Bones here. So, I started on this last weekend, or yeah, last week here, and I had to pause it for a minute because I had to figure out what I was going to do with these little, so these right here. Now, it's perfectly fine if you have these for the top post batteries, because you can just hook them right onto the bracket there. But on a side post, you have to literally cut these off and then snake it up through the connections in the battery to get to the connection to put it in, to install it. This will not, and I was told this by the lady that called me back from EMP Shield, and it will not void your warranty if you cut these off to install it to your battery. So all you just do is cut it off and strip it down and snake it through, and yeah. So I got started on this last time, and what I did is, here's the battery box cover, the cover for the battery, and I couldn't find anywhere in here to actually mount it to. The closest thing I could have done was put it down in here, but I just didn't want it. I didn't want it loose, so it would bounce around or hit on something, hit on maybe a connection. There's no other place to actually mount it to in here. There's so much stuff in here that I couldn't do that. So what I did is I mounted it right to the battery box. I screwed it on. I'm actually going to put some super glue on here to keep these nuts from coming off, so that it stays put. But I only put 2 on there. It will hold with 2. It's fine. But so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get ready here. I'm going to I'll be right back. So when they shipped the EMP Shield to me, it came with these handy dandy instructions here on how to install it, but this is for a top post battery. So all we need to know on here is which one's like the neutral, ground, and positive. So the green wire is your ground, which will go to the grounding of the car. It doesn't go to the ground of the battery. So I'm having to verify which one is going where here, because I didn't want to cut off the wrong one and be like, oh, I cut off the wrong one. Now this does come with a fuse, inline fuse for the positive. So the only ones I need to actually cut off are the ones that go to the battery. So I don't have to worry about the one that goes to the mounting of the car, which is the green one. So let's take that bad puppy back there and get these ready to cut them off and strip them out, and then snake them on through. So I will. There's my positive. I did, however, during the install of this, you want to take that fuse out that goes in there, so you don't blow it or mess anything else with the EMP Shield. That is a good thing to do. You don't want to mess anything up. So there's your positive. Let me see something here real quick. I want to show. Yes. Just want to make sure I'm going to cut off the right one. And to strip these out so that it can snake it up in there and wrap it around that post to tighten it down. I leave about maybe ½ inch on there so I get a real good connection on that. There we go. One's done. Next one. You want to make sure you have enough on there to wrap around that little post there that goes to the battery. You don't want to do too much, but you want to do enough. There we go. Alrighty. So, got that all set there. Get those ready to go. We're almost ready to rock and roll here. 1 second. I have to take these off so that I can snake them through. This one's a little bit harder to get to because it's got the fuse box in the way here. And actually, what is a good thing here is my my ground is right here to mount it to the ground to the body of the car. I have another one back here I could use probably, but it looks like maybe this one might be the. I'll go with this one back here because this one is already got this is already right to the battery. That ground right there is coming from the battery. So yeah. So I'll snake it back here to this one. There's also another one back here in the front. So, but I want to be able to, have a different one in there. So I don't know if you guys can see that down there. Probably not real well, but yeah. Oh, gotta get this one off. It's supposed to rain today. I'm trying to get this all done before rain comes because I won't be able to do it tomorrow because I'm gonna have to head out. So, right. So you want to make sure that you have all your things set up here so you don't have to keep on taking things off and putting things on and whatnot. So I have it snaked through there because there's a little hole right there I can go right into for the battery. So I can, there we go. So what I'm going to do first here, I'm going to leave these over here, and I am going to mount this to the frame real quick. It's not going to take long to do this part. Let me see. Nope. Probably 7/8. Nope. One second. I'll be right back. So, I'm back. So I realized I wasn't going to be able to snake that through there because it's got to come through here to get to the connections. But I did get my connection here from my ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ground on. I'm going to put the ground on first over here, so that I have it already grounded. Okay, but for some reason I've lost my wrench right there. So for this one. So I got an adjustable one here that I can use. There. Should be good. My ratchet. So I'll tighten that down in a second. Hey man, you gotta check something? Sorry. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Just gotta make sure I'm doing it right. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if you guys can see this, I'll snake this up through here. Oh, on these things right here, you want to do it to where, you know what, I don't think I took enough off of there. I'm going to snake it up through there like that. That way you can get that connection. But no, I did not take enough off of there. Looks like I might have to. There. Do the same thing to the other one here. So I have that taken care of. So I have to do it a second time there. There. So now, it's kind of hard to get to because this doesn't have very much to, you don't have very much to work. You can't bring it up, and you know, on my car anyway. So what I'm going to do here is take it all the way to the bottom here. So I'm not getting that lip right there. That way I get that connection. So do the same thing to the positive side here. I'll make sure I'm not crossing wires here, so I can put it all back together real well. So I don't know if you can see this one a little bit better. You snake it up through here. There. Make sure all the wires come through just fine. And then bring it back down. Do it so it wraps around there so that you get that connection. So we'll go with the ground first. Got some kids screaming over there, so sorry about that. Out here playing in this nice weather today. Well, you know what? I can't do that yet. Sorry. See, now I messed up. In order to be able to do that, I have to take and put the battery box over it. To get all that tightened down and everything, I realized I had to done it with the battery box on it. This ain't a perfect video. So, let's see here. I can get to that, I get to that. Always want this ground to go on first. There's the ground. Ground's on. Put this down in here so that I can't really get to it very well with the battery box. This not battery box, but the fuse box panel thingy here in the way. Tight spaces, tight spaces. When I do tight spaces, it makes my ratchet turn. Just a second here. Well, make sure that's straight up and down right there. Looks like it's going on. I gotta reposition this because it looks like it's going on an angle. But here. Start it. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Okay. So, you see. Alright. That's on there tight. Alright, so got all those connections on. Got my ground tightened down there. Let's test her out real quick here. All I gotta do is the fuse in the inlet here. There we go. Fuse is in there. And let's see if we got a green light. Ho ho! We have a green light. I don't know if y'all can see that light in there. See that? It's green. It's lit up green, so we're good to go. Now, what I have to do is I have to straighten this up in here and get it all nice and organized. Because I have to put it's a bracket that goes across the battery right here. So, yeah. And I'll do all this stuff up here in 1 second. You see, this goes across here to keep the battery in place. Oh. One sec, I'll be right back. Alright, so I think we're done. I got everything buttoned up here. I know you guys didn't want to just sit there and watch me do that. But if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Green light. Bad puppy's working. So, I'll show you what I did here. I actually snaked it through there. Here's my fuse. And that's where my ground goes to the body here. And I think we're all set. She is all installed. So, I got to do a hunting for a bolt. But other than that, we're done. So, you guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to, share. And I'll talk to you next time. Have a good day. Bye.